Hi guys, it's Kelly Jones here to do some artwork with you guys today. Now this is a painting I got to do recently at a fun little painting get together. And though this is acrylic, I thought it'd be super fun to translate to watercolor and oil pastels for you guys. And so I'm gonna kind of show you how to do something similar with oil pastels and watercolor. So now this is sunflowers, obviously, but kind of the background is inspired by Starry Night with those swirly blue, like wind in the sky almost, and then the sun, not the sunflowers, the moon and the stars and things like that. Okay, so that's what inspired it. But let me show you where we're going with it. Oops. Alright, I gotta move my stuff out of the way. So something more like this, the sunflowers, I like that. I like this one better so far. And this is kind of how we're going to start, okay? So I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, and I'll show you step by step how to do this, okay? And hopefully you'll enjoy it. So the first thing we're going to need to do is draw the sunflowers, okay? Over in this corner, we're going to do kind of a football shape. And then, hopefully you can see that. Just real light. And then in this corner down here, we're just going to go like that. So it's kind of the face of the sunflower, but it's in the corner, okay? Now over here, this sunflower, the petals in the back will be straight out. The ones in the front, it would be like you're looking at the back side of them, so we want them to be curved a little differently than the ones in the back. So I'd say the best way to do that is first do the back ones. It's kind of like a tear shape, like it goes out and then it comes back in. So for this corner, you might just like starting do something a little different here. So it's kind of hard to do them from the side, but if it doesn't look right, you can always fix it, you know? A good eraser on those pencils, and I have to borrow another pencil to erase the line from the original oval so it doesn't look silly. Something like that, okay? Not be perfect, it could be something like this though. And you can add a couple extra petals coming off of it, like they're coming down from the side, you know? Okay, now down here, pretty simple. We're going to do those big raindrop shaped ones, and then a little tiny one in between, which shows these little ones going down. Next thing I'm going to do is draw the stem. It's got to have a stem. And I want it to curve over here. And so I will. Give it a leaf. Another one over here. Definitely you can stop, rewind, go slow if you want. Now I'm going to work on the background. The first thing we need is the moon, which is like C shape, and another C shape. We need various stars spread out like that. Okay, and then we're going to kind of do this curvy, wavy part. So I'm going to go around and down like that. And do the same, go around and out. Well, it's like Nightmare Before Christmas, huh? And around this, we're going to start doing something with the circles, with the stars and the moon, kind of like orbits. Okay, one's going over here. Now, if I were you, I'd grab your oil pastels and start with those, okay? It's just going to turn out better, I think, for you. So I would start with like an orange or yellow or something like that to do the petals, and a brown to do the center. Okay? I'll probably start with the center with a brown of some kind, okay? And then we're just going to outline the center, outline your stuff around it. And then we're going to just add some little dash marks in there, which kind of represent seeds. And we're going to use other colors, so don't worry if you don't fill it, you know? Okay, so that's done. So I'm going to add some of this golden yellowy color, but if you have orange or yellow, you could add that. There we go. Alright, starting to look a little more like a sunflower, right? Some brown, some dark brown, so I'm going to put some of that in there. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is outline my petals. I'm going to use this like darker yellow color, but I'm going to outline the petals first and then put the like a little line through it, because you know how if you look at petals and leaves, there's usually a line down the middle and then veins going out from that. So I'm doing that first. Little petals in the back. Boop, boop, boop. And then same thing with this little sunflower in the corner. Petals and lines in the middle. If you want, you can kind of like shade one side maybe, like shade the left side or something, just so it gives it a little depth when you go back with the watercolor. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the left side shaded. And since the moon's over here, the brighter side is going to be this side anyway. Okay. Those look pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to attack these yellow pieces. So the moons, the stars, etc. What I want you to do with those, fill them in completely so that they'll stand out in the sea of blue that we're about to have. And then Van Gogh liked to do this kind of dashy thing around them, so I want you to do like a circle around it, but a dashy circle, like that. Dash, 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 dash. Short dashes. And this side too. And this one I forgot to give it like, it's okay, this one's a little different. And then after this, like everything's gonna be just like a series of dashes, okay? So we did that. Now we need, could use maybe like this color to bring in a little of that sunflower color. Just a little bit. Don't overdo it, because it's mostly gonna be blue anyway. Oops, I forgot some petals. Did you notice that? Okay. So I forgot the green for the stem. So I'm gonna do that right now. And I'm going to shade the same side with the petals. And then I need some blue. So if you have more than one blue, if you're doing this with crayons, if you're doing it with colored pencils, whatever it is, just get all your blues, okay? And then we're going to start outlining with some dashes to show the movement, okay? Now I like purple, even though it's not blue. It's darker than blue, so if you have like, if you're painting something, like drawing something with blue and it's not quite dark enough, you could add purple to it to make it a little bit darker. I don't want to do too much purple. It's mostly supposed to be blue. Alright, so now we go get some blue. I'm going to try to get in between. Maybe some darker blue to make a difference, to make this look better. Oh, now I need it like darker. What's this look like? Oh yeah. Again, yours doesn't have to look like mine. I always say that because I want you to believe me. I want you to do your own thing. It's your artwork. But I'm here for tips and inspiration, and you're there to do amazing things with your artwork that only you could come up with, you know? Alright, eventually in a little bit here, I'm going to watercolor this thing, so you're going to need like a little tub of water and some paper towel and a paintbrush so that you can participate. What else? I don't like that color. Let's see. Just trying to fill in a little bit more before I bring in the watercolor. Looking pretty good over here. Alright, so now all the white spaces that are left, those are going to be painted over. So we're going to use watercolor to do that. This one add some more dark over here because this one's way darker, right? Alright, here we go. Time for the watercoloring. I'm going to start with the yellow sunflower. I'm going to get my brightest yellow. Trying to pick up any... Oh, I mixed my yellow with the blue a little bit, so now it's green, which is not what we're looking for. Yellow. Focus. I almost went for the green because I said green. So these are cool because whenever you use watercolor and oil pastels, the oil pastels tend to repel the water and the color, leaving behind some interesting little droplets of paint. It's nice and sunny, I'm liking it. Now I'll probably go in with some yellow and do like a couple drops in there so not where the shiny part is. Then I'm going to start picking some blues to fill in. I'm going to need a combo. Oops, I'm going to make that green. there's another blue that's super dark that I think might look better than this one. So I'm going to try it out here in a minute. Oops. Keep thinking those are spots I need to paint, but they're leaf pieces that I need. I mean, I do need to paint them, but I kept thinking they were background, and they're not. I think the darker oil pastel you use, if you have multiple blue options, the darker you use, the better it really stands out. You see how that blue really pops? Makes me wish I would use more of that color. With this color, make it thicker. Thicker, not sicker. I don't even know if that was the right one. But anyway, at least it's a little bit better. I heard it's supposed to snow Saturday. I'm wondering if you guys are going to get a bunch or if I'm going to get a bunch. I have a paint night scheduled for Saturday in Maxwell, and I'm worried that it's going to get snowed out. So we'll see what happens. And then you guys live in Raton and I get stuck on the pass, I might be calling you to crash on your couch. It's getting there. Real quick before I forget, I'm going to fill in this green, and then I'm going to do some darker blue to really make it look better. So green for these. Alright, and then I'm going to get super dark blue, because I think that'll look cooler in between all this stuff. And it'll look more like nighttime, which is what I think he was going for. With Starry Night. Vincent Van Gogh, the original one to do this painting that looks like this. Super fun. Okay. Alright. Das ist pretty good. Alright, well, if you do this project, I would love to see it at some point. So, maybe you can see if the teacher can send me an email with your project, because I'm a fan. I think they're really cute. Sunflowers. Starry Night. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you'd like some more art to do, there will be some tutorials on how to blow bubbles right after this art project. If you have any questions, please type them below. And you guys have a fabulous, safe, and warm weekend, alright? Alright, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.